Stephen Miller discovers the erotic thrill of being a racist, and it gets him attention. We have actual recordings of Stephen Miller on the school bus, impressing other kids with his racist banter.
I think the ideal solution would be to cut off their fingers.
Friends from Miller's school recall him disowning a Latino friend when he discovered he wasn't actually white. Miller was known in his high school for regularly protesting school board meetings against the use of Spanish in classes. He repeatedly told Latino students to speak English. Miller escapes being nobody by becoming a racist, a strategy that will take him all the way to the White House. And he's not the only one. Nick Fuentes, Laura Loomer, J.D. Vance, Richard Spencer, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson. Nobody's all, except they managed to ride the coattails of racism and fascism to online fame and now political influence. And these people have only one job: to suck up your attention using any narrative, however fascist, racist, depraved, delusional, or dishonest. So you don't have any attention left to give to what's really happening. Once you know that Camp of the Saints inspires US policy on immigrants, it's like a Rosetta Stone for the whole rotten enterprise. The zero tolerance policy that rips children from their parents. That's not policy. That's a chapter. That's Miller acting out the bit in the book where you have to reject your own compassion to survive. Miller called it a simple decision. Of course it was simple. He'd already read the book. He already knew how it was supposed to end. The rhetoric about an invasion of migrants, that's just the plot summary. The fear of demographic replacement, that's the book's central theme. And the masked, armed thugs with assault rifles, they look just like the saints who killed the immigrants, or the protesters, or the leftist dissidents. Stephen Miller isn't a policy advisor, he's a book reviewer. A very enthusiastic, very influential book reviewer who's managed to get his favourite racist fantasy novel turned into state policy. And you watch it on the news, you hear the words, policy, border security, zero tolerance, and you think it's politics. But it's not politics, it's fan fiction.